Wala bang basihan yung nabanggit dati ng ombudsman na merong attempt na lumabas ng bansa, si Speaker Martin?
Wala po, wala po. That was, yun pong application niya to travel because of medical treatment. That was coursed po sa leadership ng House of Representatives in due course or legally within the rules of procedure of the House.
Kung sakasakali, saan po niya balak pumunta sana? For medical treatment.
Yeah, ang pagkakaalam ko, meron talaga siyang doktor sa heart in Singapore.
Singapore.
Yes.
Hindi sa
Singapore lang po
Paris.
ang balak niyang puntahan.
hindi ko siya nakukonsulta on that, no, but there was never any intent po to evade the legal process. In fact, siya po ay umattend sa Independent Commission on Infrastructure. Nilahad niya po doon yung kanyang legal position. Kinuwento niya lahat yung buong proseso ng budget hanggang sa ito ay naging batas na General Appropriations Act.
Yes, sir. Sir, I understand that the defense of your client is built around the idea that there is no direct evidence directly linking the former speaker to the flood control scandal. On the other hand, you have the ombudsman insisting that the former speaker and Zaldico benefited to the amount of 56 billion pesos from flood control projects. How do you respond to that specific allegation na 56 billion? They put a number to that.
Yun po ang sinasabi nating wala pong patunay, walang ugnayan. There's no evidence linking Congressman Romualdez to any of the flood control projects, no. In contrast to the others, no. In fact, wala pong masite na kung anumang klaseng proyekto yan kung saan minanipula ang bidding, inaward sa isang contractor na hindi man lang pala ginawa ang flood control project and therefore zero accomplishment. Wala pong ganun eh. Walang ni isang engineer ng DPWH who claimed or who is claiming na may ganong pinasukang project at inimpluwensahan ni Congressman Romualdez. In fact, wala pong maituturo na kahit anong klaseng insertion sa budget na itinulak allegedly by Congressman Romualdez. So, nagtataka nga po kami bakit para bang the ombudsman is particularly enthusiastic about his case to the point na parang nanggigigil po sila kay Congressman Romualdez na wala nga pong ganun. Walang ganong particular project in contrast to the allegations against the others.
Why do you think that is so, sir? What do you think is the motive of the ombudsman from your point of view?
Actually, we don't know. No, we are not competent to testify on the state of mind of the office of the ombudsman. But we have actually sought for his inhibition. Pero because we were required to file a counter affidavit under his direction, then we consider it as having been denied.
May
But
tanong na,
at the same time, Attorney Fajardo, though, I mean, the question in a lot of people's minds is, can he really wash his hands off this? Because he was the former Speaker of the House, and maybe some people might have forgotten, but at one point he was a very powerful person and seen in Congress, at least, as untouchable because of his connections to Malacanang. And secondly, in relation to what Ed was saying about the ombudsman's claim that this was to the tune of around 56 billion pesos in kickbacks from 2022 to 2025. Part of the allegation as well is that some of that money was funneled maybe not directly to him, but to companies that he is associated with, he being former Speaker Romualdez.
We have addressed that squarely po, no, in our counter affidavit and supplemental counter affidavit before the office of the ombudsman po. Aside from bare allegations po, there's no evidence actually linking him or or linking any investment or showing any investment in those alleged dummy corporations. No, wala pong ganong pinapakita yung special panel of investigators, and we have addressed that, no, specifically and point by point in the counter affidavit. Napakarami lang po kasing allegation Nasa aming palagay, wala talagang basihan, no? And that is precisely the problem about all these allegations. No? We proceed from the supposition that he had something to do about it merely because of his high-ranking position. No? But if we study the budget, everybody signed it, no? Including the executive department. So if we're saying that Congressman Romualdez is guilty, then everybody else is guilty because that was a law. That was the General Appropriations Act. But if you have to point out a particular or specific project, then show us what it is. No? Ano yung project na pinakaialaman or in-insert ni Congressman Romualdez and say na ito nga ay isusulat mo sa isang criminal information. Ang isang criminal information po sa korte, kailangan po specific ka dyan. Anong petsa nangyari, saan nangyari, anong role or participation ng akusado. Kung hindi niyo po maisulat iyan, ay hindi po talaga uusad yung kaso. And we have been saying all along because of that great paucity in the evidence that this must be dismissed by the Ombudsman.